Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are. This is the City Tour Part 2 with Mary Beth Hennessy. We're heading north on the West Side Highway, and to my left is the famous Intrepid Museum.
Aircraft carrier.
Aircraft carrier. Some police activity.
There's the flagpole.
There's the Intrepid. I don't know whether it's open now with COVID. There it is.
Submarine on the side
Wow. So if you missed the first video, we're in a what year is it? I'm sorry.
there. 1994.
We're in a 1994 Mazda Miata. The Mazda is famous for its rotary engine. We're going about, I'd say 47. Oh, we're going to stop real quick. We're going to go from 47 miles an hour with a downshift to first gear at a red light. And there's the Hustler Club. What do you know? If you're going to have to stop at a red light, you might as well stop in front of the Hustler Club. And I imagine it's out of service right now. Nobody's on the hustle. I wonder what those employees do to keep in shape while they're closed. You think some of them have equipment at home to keep them toned, so when they get back to the Hustler Club, they won't have lost their hustle, perhaps. So who knows? I don't have to talk to anybody. If you see these stripes, these things, this is called the box in the road. They have signs, don't block the box. You can receive a citation if you're caught in the box at a red light. Of course, we don't have to worry about that now. Again, I'm with Mary Beth Hennessy. We grew up together on Long Island in Wantor on Ward Lane, W-A-R-D. And we were reunited in Los Angeles during a visit to the club. And here we are. While I'm in New York City, she was able to accommodate my visit and take me around in her Miata. She's a professional tour guide when tour guiding was going on.
And it ain't anymore.
But now it's all like the cruise ships that's gone.
The way of the...
Wow, look at the architecture on this one.
Built by the Durst Corporation.
Durst Corporation built this one. Wow. New York City is just like any subdivision in the suburbia. The houses get old. They rebuild the houses with brand new houses. And the neighborhood comes up to speed. One house at a time. And I think that's what's happening. Also, these older buildings, the older the building, the more expensive it is to maintain, to heat, to air condition. And it becomes a drain on the owners. Some people believe that the World Trade Center was just a case in point. The World Trade Center was constructed back in the, I guess, late 70s?
Late 60s,
Early 70s, late 60s. So the technology, it must have been quite a bill to heat and air conditioning the World Trade Centers, the Twin Towers. Whether that had anything to do with its demise is anybody's guess. Everybody's got an opinion. I'm not going to go into it. I don't feel it's appropriate to get into it, because once you get into a subject, you're going to have a lot of people upset with you. They're going to want to know why you said what you said. They're going to disagree with you. And it just becomes a hornet's nest. If you've ever seen a hornet's nest, it's something you don't want to get near. And certainly talking about things that maybe not easily talked about in mixed company is a good thing. So we're just going to go. We're going to make our way. Where are we going? Famous Hell's Kitchen. Some more fire escapes. If the building catches fire, you can safely evacuate on these metal fire escapes. And it's pretty handy. Some people put barbecues out there, and they'll barbecue on the fire escapes. Some people will play a guitar, perhaps. Talk with a lover, or argue with a friend. Okay. So now it's twilight. I hope we can make this video at night. So we're heading east now on
57th Street.
We're on 57th Street. I would have ran through that light, but I'm not going to be a backseat driver because there is no backseat in this Miata. If you missed the first video, we're in a Miata.
We're going past the Hearst building in a moment on the right, that big glass building designed by Norman Foster, Lord Norman Foster, I should say. And the Hearst building was built by William Randolph Hearst.
Amazing.
Coming up on the right.
I can see it. It's just sticking out after this one here, right?
Yep.
Let me see if I can point to it.
Rosebud.
This one right here.
Rosebud, yes.
Wow, look at that one. Again, an architecture's wet dream. I don't want any straight. I want it all curves. I want all angles. I want different size angles. I want intersecting center points. I want this building to stand out. I want this building to say something. Well, it's saying something, and we just don't know what it is that it's saying. And here's another one. That one's still going up.
Yeah, this street is known as Billionaire's Row. For the people of Billionaires.
Are these residents primarily?
Up straight ahead, yes. Yes. We're going to go around Columbus Circle.
Oh, the famous Columbus Circle, which borders Central Park.
And on the eve of Columbus Day.
Wow. There was no Columbus Day parade this year in New York City because of the COVID-19. Is this the Fox?
Time Warner.
Time Warner. There's the Time Warner building. It's a brand new building, not too old. I'm not sure exactly when that was constructed, but that is new construction. There's no doubt about it.
2004.
2004, so it's relatively new.
Right.
Look at all that glass. It's all just amazing.
And the Trump International Hotel and Tower directly on the other side of.
And this is the famous Columbus Circle.